Hello students, so here we are with the question 4th of the exercise 2.4 of the chapter Polynomial. So the question 4th is, if two zeros of the polynomial x raised power 4 minus 6x cubed minus 26x squared plus 138x minus 35 are 2 plus minus root 3, find the other zeros. So let us take the polynomial px be given in this question whose value is equals to x raised power 4 minus 6x cubed minus 26x squared plus 138x minus 35. And also two zeros have been given for this polynomial whose values are 2 plus minus root 3. Let these two zeros be denoted by alpha and beta, where alpha is equals to 2 plus root 3 and beta be equal to 2 minus root 3. These two values of alpha and beta will be used to find the quadratic polynomial. So in order to find the quadratic polynomial, we will use the relationship between the coefficients of the quadratic polynomial and the zeros, which are alpha and beta. So the relationship between the alpha and beta to find the quadratic polynomial says alpha plus beta will be equal to 4. And we will also find the product of these two zeros, that is alpha into beta, which will be equal to 2 square minus root 3 square, which comes out to be equal to 1. So from here, the quadratic polynomial will be equal to x square and the coefficient of x will be alpha plus beta, which is equal to 4 in this case. So minus of alpha plus beta, that is sum of the zeros, that is minus 4x, and plus constant, and the constant will be the product of the two zeros, that is alpha into beta. So it will be plus 1. And as we know, this quadratic polynomial has the factors which are the zeros alpha and beta. So in order to find the other two zeros of the polynomial, what it means is that the polynomial px will be equal to the product of the quadratic polynomial into some other polynomial whose factors will be the other two zeros of the polynomial px, which means that the two of the zeros, that is 2 plus minus root 3, have been contained in the quadratic polynomial qx, and the other two zeros of the polynomial px must be hidden in the polynomial rx. So in order to find this polynomial rx, what we have to do is to divide the polynomial px with the polynomial qx, which means that we have to divide the polynomial whose highest power is 4, which is given in the question, with the polynomial which is quadratic polynomial we have found by using the two zeros of the polynomial px, right? So in order to divide the polynomial px with the polynomial qx, we will use long division method. So long division method says x square minus 4x plus 1, that is qx, which is a divisor, and here it will be the dividend, which is px in this case. So we will write px here, that is x raised power 4 minus 6x raised power 3 minus 26x square plus 138x minus 35. So what the long division method says, the first step is to divide the first term of the dividend with the first term of the divisor. So dividing x raised power 4 with the term x square, the term which will be obtained is x square. And now multiply this with the divisor. So the polynomial which will be obtained is x raised power 4 minus 4x cube plus x square. Changing the signs, we will obtain minus 2x cube minus 27x square plus 138x minus 35. And now again, dividing minus 2x cube by the term x square, we will get minus 2x. So here it will be minus 2x cube plus 8x square minus 2x. Now changing the sign of second polynomial, here it will be minus 35x square plus 140x minus 35. Now again, dividing the term minus 35x square with the term x square, here we will get minus 35, and multiplying the minus 35 with the divisor, we will obtain minus 35x square plus 140x minus 35. Now changing the signs, these three terms will be cancelling out with each other. So we will obtain 0 as our remainder. And the coefficient of this division, that is x square minus 2x minus 35, will be containing the other two zeros, which means that we need to find the factors of this coefficient in order to find the zero of the polynomial px. So here Rx, which we will obtain, is x square minus 2x minus 35. Now factorize it. In order to find the factors, we will split the middle term. So splitting the middle term, we will obtain minus 7x plus 5x minus 35. Now taking x common, here it will be x minus 7, and here 5, it will be x minus 7. So x minus 7 and x plus 5. The two zeros which we have obtained from the polynomial Rx are minus 5 and 7, which means that the other two zeros which we have been asked in the question to find for the polynomial Px are minus 5 and 7 respectively. So this was all about the question 4th of this exercise 2.4. I hope this question is clear to all of you.